In Finland, aren't they? First.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Jesus. So uninterested. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to LOI Fan TV. I hope you're all keeping very, very well indeed. I'm joined today by Luke to look ahead to the Finland Ireland game on Thursday night, I think it is, as Heimer Helgumsson looks for his first win as manager of the boys in green. Luke, how are you, man?
Oh, good. Yeah. Not looking forward to this international break though. It's absolutely miserable, and
Yeah,
I can't see anything but two dodgy results. So sure, look, let's try to pick the team.
yeah. It's Finland and Greece, of course, the two games and two big ones for Heimer. I think Richard Dunn came out during the week and said, Heimer, if he doesn't win these two games, John O'Shea should get the job. And it's just like, shut up, Richard, will you, for fuck's sake? Like,
Richard, go back to France and just like who gave him a microphone? Honestly,
oh,
take it.
stop, Jesus, like. John O'Shea is literally the problem. Like, oh my God, like it's a shambles. But it's the old boys club looking after their own, aren't they? Really, all that kind of carry on.
It's not even worth speaking about. They're just yourself. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is. Interesting squad, obviously, that Heimer picked. A couple of big names missing. Obviously, Matt Doherty out, which is great news in my opinion. Seamus Coleman obviously ruled out through injury. I think O'Dowda has left the squad now as well, through injury too, which isn't a big blow in my eyes. And Callum Robinson, maybe the other big name left out as well. I agree with all the lads are left out, like not through injury. Do you agree with them, Doherty and Robinson?
Yeah, never want to see Doherty in an Ireland squad ever again. And Robinson can't even get this game for Cardiff. So why is he
Yeah,
getting this game for Ireland? So
fact. Yeah, simple as, isn't it?
yeah, simple as
Yeah,
that.
yeah, literally. Literally, look, that's all it is.
Yeah.
We will our formation for this when we were chatting beforehand. I think we're going to go for a 4-3-3. It's hard to kind of know. He's kind of mixed up a little bit as he's gone along. Obviously, the last game was born kind of a 4-4-2, bit of a messy one. So interesting to see kind of how they approach it. Will they go for it? Obviously, two away games as well. Could adopt a five at the back. I don't think he should. I think he should maybe go for it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he has a whole lot to lose really. So might as well go for it. In goal, probably is the easiest pick of the lot, but Keller, I think, was injured at the weekend. I think Yaman Yaras, who's at Pats, actually came on for Allison. Did you see that at the weekend?
Yeah, saw that. Yeah, crazy. League of Ireland, Premier League, another one.
Yeah,
But, yeah, so what's the situation with Kelleher? Will he be ready for this game or
I
what?
think I think so. Yeah, it looks like he was out training today and stuff like that. So, filming this on the Tuesday, so it looks like he'll be okay. So, all things going well, it will be Queevy and goal. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, lovely. Right back then. I've written down three options. I think the last game he played Omabamidele there, and it's probably a little bit of a failed experiment. I think Darrow O'Shea could probably do a job there as well. But I think the obvious choice, and he kind of came out and said he's going to give him a chance, is Festi Ebiseli. He's setting to gain at Watford now, playing first team football in the Championship. So it feels like a kind of a straightforward one there as well.
Yeah, like I'm bummed. I can't even say his name. Andrew Bondele, like isn't a right back. He shouldn't be playing there. We like Festi is the future. Like he left out Matt Doherty for a reason. Like Seamus
Yeah,
Coleman won't be around forever. We need to start building in these youngsters, and no better man than Festi. He's had a good season with Watford so far. Watford haven't doing necessarily too well, but he's been starting every week and he's kind of applying his trade. So yeah, I'm happy to come in right back. I'd be delighted to see if he gets on from the start.
yeah, 100%. It's probably a little bit long overdue in terms of playing Doherty the last couple of camps and stuff as well. It feels like it's his chance to really kick on now and take that
Yeah.
spot and make it his own. Left back then, I put down. I think Robbie Brady looks like the main option without doubt it gone, but I've actually put down Scales to start, in my opinion. To be
Could
honest, what do
agree
you think?
more. I
Yeah,
couldn't agree more. Like even watching him, like I know Celtic got pumped against Dortmund, but he's actually been having a great season for Celtic. Like really comfortable, kind of with that ball possession style of play, and like he played left wing back when he was at Rovers, and like it's not like he's never played there in his life. I
yeah,
think he could do a job there, especially like on a defensive perspective, a centre half. Kind of you can double up there as an inverted centre half. Yeah, why not? I'd
yeah,
happily sell Robbie Brady. Like Robbie Brady is hasn't performed for Ireland since France 2016, in my opinion. So,
yeah.
I'll be
He's a
delighted
legend.
to
He's
see.
a legend, but he's
He's a
past.
legend.
Yeah,
He's a good
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like he's done great things for Jersey, but like the fact that in 2024 he's still starting for Ireland is a madness, and it kind of
Sad
shows
state of
our.
affairs, like yeah. Yeah, Scales left back I think is a good show. Jiggy's a left back or centre back. I think centre back is really the area the pitch where we have a lot of good young talent coming through. It feels like so. I think left back's really his best route into the team, really. But he is
Oh, yeah,
playing
sure.
Champions League football as well, so he's probably I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, like it's hard from the start of centre because, as you say, like even like Jacob Brown's been left out, and like
yeah,
if Jacob Brown's playing for Celtic, he'd be probably starting ahead of Liam Scales. So like that's kind of what you're dealing with. So yeah, like left back's a great option for him. And I think, like if he applies himself as a left back, there's no reason why he couldn't get 50, 60, 70 caps in an Ireland jersey because like
Yeah, it's a
no
real
real
weak
left
point
backs
for us,
coming.
isn't it? Like,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
100%.
Feels like actually a kind of a weak spot in world football these days, left back a little bit. Even looking at England, if Luke Shaw's out in the equation, they're struggling to fill it, somebody in there. And you
Yeah.
can look around, there's not a huge amount of left backs coming through kind of worldwide nearly. So,
No.
yeah, you can definitely make that spot zone. The under 21s, a couple of lads coming through. But yeah, definitely a chance of making the spot zone for sure.
Yeah, like even like
Uh,
City with Guardiola, like he's a centre half playing left
yeah.
back. Like there's not many of them, so there's no reason why Scales can't do it.
Centre halves, then we've removed Scales from the equation, leaves us with four. Amama as we said, Nathan Collins, Dara O'Shea, and McGuinness as well from Luton Town. Maybe the probably surprise inclusion there ahead of Jake O'Brien. What two would you go for?
I think it's a no-brainer. I'll go for Dara Shea and Nathan Collins. Like Obama Madini hasn't really been getting his game for not so far today. He hasn't even been on the bench. And like I know Mark McGuinness has been playing for Luton, but like I've reading kind of fans mixed reports on him. He's kind of still learning his trade, and
They're
like
down the bottom as they're in relegation zone, I
yeah,
think, in Championship as well.
yeah, they're
Bit of
not doing too
surprise.
well. And yeah, as I said, I saw fans saying he's very kind of raw and he has a lot to learn. So yeah, I think in my opinion, the team picks itself when it comes to Collins and O'Shea. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I would agree probably as well. Yeah, it's a shame about Madile not really getting in there, but I think Forest two centre backs, Murillo and Milinkovic, they're actually both class. To be fair, like they're both really
Yeah.
good. So it's not a good sign in terms of like trying to break in there when they're like Forest having a really good season and they're both playing really well. So maybe it could be a January loan or something like that for him
Yeah.
possibly on the cards, like because he is a good player, no doubt about it.
And
And
he's
hope,
young, full of ability. He needs to
yeah,
get a run of games in the team that'll play him. So
yeah. Even if it's to a top end championship club or whatever it is, just get minutes into you at that age. Like, I do think he'll get some minutes over the international break, but I think yeah, the Collins and O'Shea are the clear two standouts there. So that's the back four. Moving into midfield, then it's not a great set to be honest. We'll go with two centre mids and maybe a 10.
yeah, you could do that. Yeah, yeah. It's yeah, as you said, like you're looking at the names and you're thinking, Jesus,
Not
you know,
great, not
I'm gonna
great.
be,
Like
I'm gonna let you try delve through this one. I'll agree with you.
this is my midfield that I think I'd go Josh Cullen. I actually don't know how he's got on this season so far, but he's just kind of a mainstay in our midfield, really, and he's probably the standout option, really. Then I'm kind of torn between Knight and Malumbi to play alongside him. I might just go with Jason Knight. I think he's a little bit more exciting of an option, a little bit more, mate. But Malumbi gives you the legs, I suppose. But I think Jason Knight, obviously captain of Bristol, doing all right there. I think I'll reward him with a start in that kind of eight position and see if he can kind of nail it down. Because I think he's one of those players that I'm feeling I'll be most confident about going on to really be a good player for us off that list. And then I'll actually go for Shammy Schmoddix in the 10, to be honest.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Yeah, in relation, I agree with you with the night choice over Malumbi. Malumbi's been in and out of that West Brom team. Can't seem to nail
Yeah,
a spot. Whereas, as you say,
they're
Knight's
top of the league,
mainstay.
as well, actually, I think, aren't they? Top of the
Yeah, they're
championship.
doing
Yeah,
very well. They're doing very well. And like Knight has been playing in a deeper role with Bristol this season. I think they play like a 43-1. He's in the sitting too. So I think it's kind of perfect for him to come in and sit alongside Cullen and kind of, show what he's got. It's really kind of a coming of age campaign for him now. He's kind
yeah,
of time for him to establish himself. So yeah, I'd start him.
yeah. And then happy with Schmoddix in the 10 as well.
Yeah. Yeah. As I said, the team picks us out like Smollick's playing Premier League football week in, week out. Yeah, happy in the 10. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's good to get on the kind of play attacking minded team and try and play in the front foot. Even if it doesn't work out, just try and get that system into the players, especially for games like this against lower level kind of opposition, not in England or wherever it's in Finland. Who did Finland beat Greece? I think they lost to Greece, didn't they? So this is probably the game that we could target that you want to actually properly go
The
for.
weakest
Um,
other than us. Yeah, they're the
yeah,
weakest other. So
other than us
100%.
for sure. Yeah. uh, Wingers, who are you thinking?
Well, obviously, I think Ben is nailed in on one side,
Yeah,
and then it's kind of questionable who you put on the other wing. Like Mikey Johnson's kind of similar enough to Malumbi. He's been in and out after kind of that money move he's made to West Brom. He's been in and out of the team. So like, but then again, he always performs for. He's kind of like a McGeady type of player. You just
yeah, he
look great
is.
in our jersey. So to be honest, yeah, there's no really other option standing out. Like you've whatever Casey McAteer hasn't got a look in with Leicester.
Hmm.
Jamie McGrath's had a good season, but kind of more of a kind of a 10 in my opinion rather than a winger. Yeah, I'd probably go Johnson on Bennett. What do you reckon?
The only other one that I was considering was playing Parrott out wide. But I know it's not his best position, but it's maybe put him on the left or something and like Benny on the right. But it is kind of putting square pegs
Yeah.
in round holes. Like,
Yeah, I think that would pee him. I think Paris is the sort of player that if you did that, like he'd lose his head. Like because he's been
Yeah,
actually having a great season with AZ, and he's like, you're giving me a chance in the wrong spot. Like, there's
yeah,
players like Jane McGrath's like that type of player. You can put him anywhere, but I just don't think Troy Parrott is that type of player.
yeah,
My
yeah. No, fair. Yeah, yeah. I'm happy with Johnson. I'm happy with that. I think I do probably prefer him off the bench a little bit, maybe at times for his kind of impact and kind of add that impetus in the last 20, 25 minutes. But yeah, I think Johnson. I'm not displeased. I think Benny and Johnson are probably our two most dynamic kind of forwards there, and the kind of two most natural wide players as well. So yeah, not I'll happy with that. I'll go with that. Up front then, toss up between Ferguson, Parrott, and Ida, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a toss up, and like I saw Evan Ferguson doing media, and that kind of leans in the direction of him starting. I suppose what are we going off? What team we pick, or what team do we think Heimer will pick?
I think this is a real like he could pick any of these three to be honest. Like
Hmm.
it's a 33% chance for all of them. Like do
You would
your own
have
opinion.
If you would have asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have said Ida based off scoring Champions League, but he's like started for Celtic on the weekend. He kind of got reefed off at 1-0.
Yeah,
He's already been playing consistency. I genuinely would start Troy Parrott. Honestly, I think he's
yeah,
been doing deadly in the Netherlands. Like he's gotten just moved to AZ. He's the main man there. Like you see videos of them singing about him. Like they love him there. And I think he's actually doing. He was in the press as well during the week. So yeah, I'd start him from the off, see what he's got. Why not?
yeah,
We can't
yeah,
score a
yeah.
goal. That's an opportunity.
Absolutely. I think the only thing going against him is that Ida and Ferguson are maybe that more that kind of target man type, and maybe that's it feels like that's what Heimer wants, possibly. Parrott maybe more of that kind of
Mm.
like nimble, dynamic player rather than Ferguson either. Maybe more kind of can hold the ball up, things like that as well. But if it's down to me, yeah, I think I'm happy with Parrott. I think Parrott's been in great form, probably in the best form out of the three. Maybe Ida might tip him to that, but I think Parrott's arguably playing in a harder league, I'd say. Yeah, I think I'm happy with Parrott. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I just think Parra starting every week. Either does get goals, but he has. I just think Parra, week in week out in a good league, it's probably better than the Scottish Premiership. Let's be honest. And like
Yeah.
Evan Ferguson isn't getting his game. He's only coming back from an injury. So yeah, I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah, for sure. Well, guys, there you have it. Our predicted starting 11 for Ireland ahead of their trip to Finland on Thursday night. Let us know what you think of it down in the comments below. And let us know your team as well. What changes would you make to our 11 down in the comments as well? It is much, much appreciated. Please drop a like on the video as well and make sure to subscribe. Thanks for you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you in a bit.